On the 6th of June, Diablo 4 will finally celebrate its release date. The hack and slay RPG has reached gold status, and even if that doesn't mean anything in times of day 1 patches, we can still expect a solid launch this summer. But what's new to report from the Diablo 4 front? From new character trailers to the third beta event to game fixes and new content for the endgame, there is a lot to report. So let's get started. Shortly before the release, Blizzard has presented us with brand new character trailers. These show the different playable classes in Diablo 4 in a new light and will surely help to ease your character decisions. All fans of customization will additionally burst with joy. There are supposed to be a whopping 8 trillion different possible combinations you can go for in the character creator, but hey, don't forget to play the game at the end. Apart from that, during the Diablo 4 developer update livestream on April 20th, Blizzard called for a third and last beta test from May 12th to 14th. Which they call Server Slam.
Slam those servers.
With this stress test, they want to fully challenge the servers to check their performance one last time. However, you have to be prepared for some changes in the new beta. You have already leveled up a character in the earlier playtests. Unfortunately, this progress will not be carried over in the Server Slam, nor will you keep the new character in the final release. So you will have to start from scratch and yes, even defeat Ashava again. This time though, you can only reach level 20 with your characters. Once this cap is reached, you will not receive any more XP. Nonetheless, you can still find interesting loot, participate in the numerous world events, challenge strongholds, and so on. The drop rate for legendary items has also undergone a change. It now corresponds to the rate you will have in the release version of Diablo 4, whereas in the previous beta, you were still being showered with legendaries for testing purposes. This item will now be much more moderate, which will increase the anticipation and excitement, and probably the time we play. Smart move, Bliss.
Nice.
In the third and final Diablo 4 beta weekend, you can also look forward to numerous bug fixes, improvements and updates. For example, the Druid has been buffed in almost all areas, so this class should be much more comfortable playing. In contrast, the Necromancer's skeletons were nerfed and are now noticeably weaker than before. Another noteworthy improvement is the change of the dungeon layouts, as they were one of the most significant points of criticism from the earlier beta events.
Okay, I have to run back.
The annoying backtracking is now history, which will make your way to the boss much more pleasant. Apart from that, the world boss Ashava the Pestilent will be much more challenging to defeat. While your characters can't get past level 20 in Beta 3, you'll have to fight her at level 25. But this ultimate challenge is lucrative because there's also a new reward waiting for you if you are successful. The brand new Cry of a Shavamon trophy, a precious cut horn of the beast that you can attach to your mount. However, you can't always fight this beast as she's only spawning at specific times again. The first opportunity is on May 13th at 9 AM Pacific Daylight Time. After that, she will respawn every 3 hours until the last appearance, which is at 9 AM Pacific Daylight Time on May 14th. A detailed overview of all the changes Blizzard has made can be found on news.blizzard.com or in the video description. But not only the Server Slam was the focus of Blizzard's new revelations. The developers also talked about the endgame, which is supposed to be much more attractive due to improved game mechanics. First, you can look forward to the capstone dungeons. For example, when you reach level 50 on World Tier 2, you can't immediately switch to Tier 3, but must first complete a capstone dungeon. The dungeons are more difficult and complex, but the effort pays off because tasty loot awaits you from World Tier 3. There, you will also receive sacred items that are supposed to be real masterpieces. If you want even nastier challenges, you can look forward to the Helltide events from World Tier 3. These are dynamic events that randomly appear on the map. You'll recognize them by the massive rain of blood in the region. As always, prepare yourself for many brutal opponents. The enemies drop so-called cinders, which you can use to open Helltide chests in the corresponding area. But be on your guard. If you die during the event, you will lose all the cinders and have to collect them again at the place where you died. Also, the events are time-based and must be completed within 1 hour. Another great feature for the endgame is the skill system.
There's a way to continue your Diablo adventure long after hitting max level.
Once you've filled out your skill tree, starting at level 50 in the endgame, you can go extremely in-depth with a Paragon board and create mega complex character builds.
Paragon board is a place where we allow you to have a lot more depth, a lot more customization, many more options as you go.
Good planning is necessary here so that you can get to the appropriate nodes. Spend your Paragon points and move step by step across the board to improve your skills, modify them, and enable legendary powers. The board contains 4 types of nodes. The normal ones are gray. These grant you a few more stats and serve primarily as connections. The blue ones are magic nodes and expectedly more powerful with diverse additional advantages. With rare nodes, things get really interesting. They have different effects and can upgrade or modify your existing skills. It is also necessary for a character to reach certain minimum levels to fully unlock them. Located in the center of each Paragon board are the legendary nodes. These give your character a legendary effect, so think carefully about which nodes to move to. And that's it for now with our Diablo 4 news update. If you like or dislike this video, show it with your thumb. Leave us a comment, let us know what you think, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then it's a great time to do so and smack that bell. Visit our website yourgames.tv and follow us on Twitter @yourgtv for more content updates in the meantime, and expect more videos soon. See you in the next one, ballers.